getting ready to cook here. Kevin Haylett, what's going on, brother man? Just one thumbs up? 2 people and 1 thumbs up. That's only a 50% ratio. Shush. Dickie Farley, what's going on, brother man? All right. Let's see. I got you guys perched on the side of the barbecue here. I hope I don't melt the computer. Fubar, what's going on? Hunter, Dakota, George, Sanudzof, what up? What's going on, brother man? Casey Arnold, Lunar, what's going on, brother? How was church? I'm always at church, bro. Hey, send over here. I don't know what I'm sending. Mattias, Stang. Increase the plenum in the intake, almost ready. I'm cooking sausage. Yeah. Adam, you're busy playing Warzone, but you still give me a thumbs freaking up. You fucking rock, dude. Hang on, I got to turn this thing on. Stay with me, guys. Come on. Light, you bastard. Uh-oh. It appears we're having a failure. Hang on a second, guys. Propane in there. All right. I'm having barbecue starting issues here. It's a gas grill. Hang on. Still nothing. Hang on. Tell me I'm out of gas. Uh-oh. I'm out of gas. Hey, Cat. We're out of gas. What? Okay, I guess I'm not cooking sausages out here. Uncle Cathy's going to have to cook them inside. Oh, wait. Did something just light?
Bring them in. I'll cook them inside.
All right. Wait, bring me a dish. I would use gasoline, except it's a gas grill. Oh, God. I can't believe this. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, this one was left on right here.
Oh, who's it got?
It wasn't me. All right, hang on here. Uncle Caddy's got the frying pan. There you go, Uncle Kathy.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'll take everybody inside here then. All right, I'm so sorry about that. All right, let's get to our place of comfort. There we go. Lame. I'm sorry, man. I tried. You're Kevin. You're grilling in T minus 1 hour 30 minutes. Nice. Yes. Happy 426 Day to everybody who celebrates 426 Day. All right. Okay, we're plugged in. You bailed on Lunar to be with me. What's going on with Lunar? Lunar, you having a live?
Why are you talking other people's lives?
I didn't know he was having a live. Well, go check out Lunar Outlaws live. You know, definitely go over there. Go check him out. I'm just going to eat, you know.
No,
Oh, he's having a premiere?
no.
Well, go watch his premiere. Fubar, thank you for posting a link to our merch. That's for UTG shirts, hats, wait, I don't have a hat, and stickers, UTG stickers. You only celebrate 225. I celebrate 340. I celebrate, right? We need to add days to the month so we get to celebrate 340 and 440. I didn't know he was doing anything now. What am I, a psychic? Jennifer Allen, hello, Jennifer Allen. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, no propane, man. No propane. 383 day. That would be a. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to rework the calendar at some point to incorporate all of our favorite days. You know, Uncle Tony, tell us about the painting behind you. Uncle Kathy did that. I don't know, I guess about 10 years ago or so, and she painted. It's on wood, right? And it's actually taken from an old Plymouth Barracuda ad. Yeah, 727 is a good day. Dick, you glad I came on. I came on early because of you. I know that you got a tight schedule. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why we did it, Dickie. Hey, Tony, do you like the 5.2 and 5.9 Magnums? What's not to like about them? They're awesome motors. Hey, it's just the next evolution in the LA. I'm a national treasure. If anyone can get the calendars redone, it would be me. Well, you know what? Honestly, when I eventually do come into power, I will do that. It's one of the things I'll do is rework the calendar and the days of the week. There's a couple like Tuesday, man. I don't really get Tuesday, so we may end up reworking some of the days of the week as well as the calendar. What's going on, James Fife? Just chilling, bro. Just hanging out with you. Bryce, what's happening? Get rid of Mondays too. No, I love Mondays. Monday's like my favorite week. If you put a 360 crank on a 318, you get a 350 stroker. 348, I think it is. It's stock bore, or yeah, something like that. How do the dogs like the cars? They like everything. My dogs they're just happy dogs. They love every fucking thing. Any teaser info for the live 318 build? No, I wish I had something to tease you with. You know, but no, it's all very straightforward. Why do Plymouth tail shafts and universals break all the damn time? I don't know. I've never really had a problem breaking new joints or numbnuts. You're trying to get the old Studebaker going. All right. Crank on that. Terrence, you're doing body work in your driveway. I don't like doing body work inside at all. I like to do it outside because for the light and for the mess, man. There's nothing worse than doing body work indoors. The mess is just impossible. The premiere is over. So what did he do? What was the premiere? What was this about? Do some GMG bodies make better hot rods than others? It's all the same basic platform, yeah. I mean, I would imagine that the shorter wheelbase cars would be better. Oh, you meant to earlier. You increased the plenum size and intake today. Oh, okay, cool. Wilson Student Performance. Not to sound like such a suck-up idiot, but I want to buy an Uncle T shirt. Are they made of 100% cotton? They're made of material. They're 100% material. They're black. They come in a variety of shades of black. They're made from 100% material. Any possibility of doing a road trip once Corona is over? Bro, I ain't gonna let Corona stop me. If I'm gonna make a road trip, I'm gonna go whether there's this bullshit or not. Hey, it's Uncle Kathy.
Hi.
Hi, Uncle Kathy. Come and say hi to everybody. Look, it's Uncle Kathy.
What's up, guys?
She loves you guys, but not enough to stick around and be with you.
I'm cooking.
Oh, all right. Yes, Paul Cavazola, happy 426 day. Ever decarbonized an engine with water? That's really old school. Yeah, I can admit to doing that, yes. If you have an engine that's got a lot of pre-ignition and it tends to ping once it gets hot, and even though the timing is bad, there's a good chance you got carbon in there acting as a glow plug. And so that's not a bad idea to throw a little water down there. It breaks it loose and sends it out the exhaust pipe. John Wilburn, what's going on, brother man? Big bad John Wilburn, the brains of the UTG operation here. Him and Uncle Kathy. If I see them,
You have to look for him.
okay, I'm looking for my brother's
Comment. Because he's mad that you don't read his comments.
I don't always see them, and I'm not always
him that
reading the
he's
comments.
so mad.
Can we get Uncle Kathy merch? There should be Uncle Kathy merch. I agree.
Oh, what was that feed? Chicken?
Harry, what's going on, Harry? Good evening, my brother. Anyone else a fan of the 92 to 96 Dakota's regular cab short bed? Yes, I like the regular cab. I like the short bed. Absolutely. Travis, Uncle Tony, do you ever do anything with demolition derbies? No, you know, it breaks my heart. Even cars that I hate. You know what I'm saying? It's like it breaks my heart to see perfectly good, you know, functional automobiles be like, you know. I mean, if you like it, knock yourself out. But yeah, I don't have the heart for it. Jennifer, you're furloughed from your job. What's your regular job? Will it make bottle rocket T-shirts? What am I, Freiburger? No, man, I'm not going to make bottle rocket T-shirts. Indrek, what's going on? Have I ever used water meth injection? No, it was offered to me by the Nitrous Express people. They wanted to know if I wanted to try their water injection system, but I mean, maybe at some point down the road, but I don't really have anything to use it on right now. Long tuber shorties on a daily driver 360 Magnum truck. The Magnum exhaust manifolds are pretty efficient. If you're going to bother going with headers, put long tubes on there or just leave the manifolds. You've had guys brag about destroying classics in a derby. I can't enjoy it. Yeah, I agree, man. I'm the same way. No, Curtis, even Toyota Priuses, you know, it's a good functional car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like I said, it's just not my thing, you know. You're in Oregon and work for Les Schwab Tire. Well, good. I mean, listen. Things are going to get back to normal, hopefully soon. You'll be all right, hon. You want to see a black and white swap meet style pick of bottle rocket? Okay, there's much bottle rocket stuff coming. Not this. Well, I'll get into that. Have I ever stuck to this? Have I always stuck to the street, or have you done off-road stuff too? Just motorcycles, just bikes. And most of my time was actually spent in drag racing. You're a truck driver and still working. Excellent. I'm a YouTuber and still working. Granny's Garage, what's up? Yeah, Jennifer, things are gonna get better, honey. Keep your chin up. Keep looking forward. Keep moving forward. Oh my God, my offspring has arrived. What's going on? What's going on, Danny? What bikes have you owned? What bikes haven't I owned? When I left New York, I had 27 motorcycles. You name it, I've owned it. None of the early stuff, but 1960s on and up. I've owned everything. Best muscle car for off-roading? I don't know. That's a good question. Look, it's my relatives. It's my offspring and my offspring and Uncle Crystal. The dog's just deafened 7 people. That's Maggie, man. She's got the high-pitched thing.
Oh, well, good, because dinner's almost done. It's like a family for your delivery.
Yes, hit the like button. Headphone users just exploded, I know. Numbnut says, hey, Uncle Crystal. Dickie Farley says, hey, Uncle Crystal.
Oh, okay. Are you live already?
Yeah.
Oh, it's early.
I know. I just figured I'd get a start on it. Yeah. And here I am.
Bread? Hi.
Hey, Crystal.
They're on like another level. Why?
Did I ever ride a VMAX? Yes, I have.
Some aspirin.
Aspirin? Yeah.
Supplement for my headache.
I've had a Yamaha Banshee. I never owned one, but I rode them. What's going on, Ben? What's happening, Lowry? How many 2-barrel carbs are really needed on a relatively hot motor? Well, I mean, yeah, tri-powers and 6-packs have been popular since the 50s. They work. They work really well. So I would say 3. Is the picture being you on sale, Mike? I don't know what that means. Okay. John Miller, what's going on, brother man? Little baby, would you rather have mail to? Oh no! Oh please, no.
What's the matter?
What?
We're playing.
Uh-oh, I've got crying offspring over there. Roy, you love the 2-strokes, the Kawasaki. The T500 is a disappointing bike. I had a couple of them, and they just don't make any power. They're okay in the mid-range. They're good cruiser bikes, but they don't have that. They just don't have that same snap. It's like the Water Buffalo, It just doesn't have it. But the Cowies and the Yamahas, man, 2-stroke Yamahas, just such sweet little bikes. Have I considered putting a 518 transponder 360 daily drive you're doing? Why or why not? No, I'm going to stick with the 904. And why? Pure simplicity. Pure simplicity. The simpler device is the better device. I'm not saying anything that the overdrive or lockup transmissions aren't good. They're fine. Build yours and use one, but not for me. Standard 904.
Guy who has a sports talk show on the radio in Nashville.
Do we think high compression is overrated for a street car? Generally, yeah. You're looking at approximately 4% horsepower difference for per point of compression. So yeah, it's kind of overrated.
Yeah. You want water? And the spoons, yeah.
What training fluid do I like to use in your 727 trans? Just any standard transmission fluid. Any brand name's transmission fluid is fine. You know what? They all come from the same refineries, and the same refinery, and it just gets bottled up in different packages. Do I still ride motorcycles? I ride a 2000 HD Night Train. I got rid of my last bike. I guess it was about 6 or 7 years ago. But I just picked up an old Honda that I'm going to do a restoration on. So 2 base gaskets on the T500 did wonders. I don't think it's a compression thing. Right? I think it's a port timing thing. Oh yeah, you wouldn't change the port timing by okay. Yeah. Let's see. My RZ500 still catches me off guard at times, and that's the beauty of a 2-stroke. You never know what they're going to do next. Do I know any Bethunes? I know you from here. With the broad torque curve of that 360 driver, 998, 999 would be good. Let you run a really mild rear gear. No, 904. 904. But I agree with you. It is okay. Like John, what you're saying was yes, I absolutely agree. An overdrive transmission with a lockup converter would absolutely be a better choice. But I'm not going to use that choice. I'm going to use the 904 because I want the simplest device I could possibly have.
Oh, the table? Yeah.
Which Mopar body is the ultimate daily driver? I would say an A body is, for the most part. 727 or 904. 904 in most applications. 727 when you're over 450, 500 horsepower, over 3,500 pounds.
They're not? They're waiting? Yeah, come free.
Torque Flight or Power Glide? I'm a Torque Flight guy. There are no 67 340 blocks, but repeat. Well, you might have 68 motors that would cast the 67, but it's not going to make a difference. 999 is not overdrive. That's and not all lockups. Just as a bigger gear spread. Oh, okay. 274, 154 versus 254, 145. Okay. I didn't know that. Does Bottle Rocket have a stall? No, it's a 4-speed. It has a clutch in it. Do I own any manual cars? Yeah, I have the lightweight slant race car, my 73 340 Roadrunner. We have a 73 Duster, 74 Duster that's a stick. Bottle Rocket is a stick. My Wrecker is a stick. Chrysler did a lot of experiments with block L's as some examples. Looking forward to seeing us run Bottle Rocket. Well, I'm going to get the train fixed. Bottle Rocket's ready to go right now.
Go ahead, sit down. We're going to eat. We're eating French fries.
360 with an SP2P and 318 heads is a great idea. I can't believe I never thought of that. It should pull like a big block. It should be able to pull a house down. Let's see. What's Monty the Troll Hunter? All right. What about Fubar? These nuts. Nice. What, Ben?
Are you coming over to eat or what's going on?
Well,
Huh?
They're getting intermission.
I can't take an intermission. It's live. It is, Jennifer, it is tough to get second. But for the first runs with the car, we won't bother trying to power shift the thing. We're just gonna just granny shift and it goes fine. And it's Lamb Chop is gonna be driving the car. But I do have another transmission for it. If I get a chance to throw the other transmission in before we run the car, then I will. But we're on a pretty tight schedule. I gotta get the slinger together. We have that live engine build next Sunday, and then bottle rocket. Then bottle rocket. Okay, I gotta get a sandwich. All right. You're gonna.
What?
All right, guys. Wait, Uncle Kathy, can you keep them company for 1 minute?
I'm getting the food on the table.
Oh, I was gonna.
Make a sandwich?
Yeah, I want to make it myself. I want to make it myself.
Go ahead, make it yourself.
Okay. All right, but you can't. No, you can't come this close. Okay. Alan, what's going on? How can you ever hear about people building 400s? People do all the time, but they generally put the 440 crank in them. They build 451, stroker motors. Estimated quarter mile time on model rocket as it sits. No idea. We'll find out when it goes. What's going on, Ted Lane? Did I ever get my Tony Roney last night? No, I didn't. She was too tired. Swapper, it's my brother. If I'm ignored tonight, I will be moving on to next garage. You really should go to the next garage, man. He's very much more professional than I am. You could tell people that he's your brother.
How big do you want this guy?
I want to choose my own. I want to choose my own, damn it. Here, you come here and keep them company for a minute.
Uncle Crystal's gonna do it.
Uncle Crystal will do that. Uncle Crystal will keep you company for one. I'll be right back.
I'll 3 seconds. I'm hungry. I'm so glad.
This weekend.
Food bar with merch. Cameras are 494 Federal Limit Disciplinary Browser. Should I be alright? Sure. Hey, Ted.
What are you saying?
Hey, guys.
How are they doing over there, Uncle Crystal?
They're all just saying hi.
All right. They love you, you know.
John, no, I haven't sold anything yet, but I do have a client. So that's exciting. Somebody from Florida's moving to Tennessee.
All right. Calm down, you little brat.
Anything interesting? Everybody still on lockdown?
Oh, there's a spoon?
Got the stickers, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Stickers go out like next day. They're like the easiest thing. The view just got much better. Well, he's coming back in a second. You guys get to see him eat a sausage and pepper sub. What do I think of Uncle Kathy merch? I don't know. Kathy, you want your face on anything?
Do I want what?
You want your face on any merch?
On the merch? Why?
They're asking about Uncle Kathy merch.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, you hungry, baby?
Oh, nice, John.
Why do we have Uncle Crystal merch?
Uncle Crystal merch? You don't want that.
It's tasty.
Good. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back later. What? I'm
You
hungry.
wanna put them in ketchup?
That's a mess.
Okay, where we are?
Very sensitive power.
Yeah.
Remember, I used to talk stuff like that, like black pepper.
Someday I'll have a chicken farm.
Yeah. In ketchup.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want that? No. You want to? Here, Allison.
Okay.
You're supposed to take.
Yeah, the sandwich I play games. What's my sandwich? It's sausage and peppers and onions. That's delicious, Jen.
Are you wanting bread?
No. Yeah, look, right here.
And that sandwich is going to lead to a heart attack? Bro, I'll go out smiling, man. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to read here and chew at the same time. This is not easy. I'm very absorbed in my food at the moment. I read the nutrition label on that.
You want peppers in here?
No.
No, no peppers, just sausage?
Yeah.
I know.
You want to take it out?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My head is in my food.
Like this one? Okay. With no bread? You want to cut it up?
What's the furthest I had to drive to a fuel race? Idaho. It was like a 2,000-mile, 4,000-mile round trip, and we got rained out.
Why not?
I know about the font is in Red Hook. No.
When I was a baby.
Yeah, when you're a baby.
Well, I want to answer your 302 Chevy question. I didn't know you had one.
What do you need?
I need water.
Water?
My Cam has 494.51 left. They say Pontiac valve springs only last at 480. I don't know, man. You got to check that. You got to check for coil bind.
With a straw. A blue one. A blue straw.
They're terrorists.
Go do body work. Yes, very bad body work.
Can you say thank you?
Thank you. If you want me to reach. I can read.
The Uncle Kathy hooked me up. She rocks. So did you see this thing? Check this out, right? So the drag strips are all closed. Clarksville is about 60 miles north of me here. They have a little 8-mile track. So check this one out, right? What they did was they had the concession stand open. So what you would do is, listen, they did this last night. What you would do is they would have 2 people go up and order their food in the staging lanes. And then they would go pick up their food at the finish line. And it was like, how fast can you get to your food? So they didn't have, drag racing. They had order your food and pick it up. And it worked. They got a good crowd.
Is it good? Were you?
What do you think about the new electric Cobra jet? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, they had the electric CLPO last year, but you never heard anything about it afterwards. I don't know. But I think electric drag cars are cool.
throw away? Good question.
And Elton, like at the stand, like walked out to get his hotels, and Elton was dumping some sort of cup on the floor. What are you doing? What's happening? When did you get a cup?
Do I ever get to Beach Bend? Yeah, I go there often.
She's been? Yeah, I think she's swallowed it.
Can you put a 360 crank on a 318? Yes, just turn down the mains.
Soda. Yeah, soda. Oh.
PCV or catch can. I like to run PCVs on my cars.
You're doing the live Crystal? I can leave early.
Belmont resident, recommend you alter the oil crankcase tube at the back of the 283. Yeah, I would say put a PCV in it. Use the crankcase tube as a breather and run a PCV system. Tango foot weighs 1,977 pounds without a drivetrain. Please give me a soundbite of me breaking Evan Smith's balls. Have I ever drag race trucks? No.
You love sausage and peppers.
I do love.
You eat more. Want a small sandwich?
Uncle Kathy painted that.
Go out there. Trying to sing that.
What do I think about Tanglefoot? I think she's beautiful. I think Tanglefoot is beautiful. I'm jealous because I wanted to be, I want to actually get my hands on that thing, but Lamb Chop has a crew of people that help them.
Did you try to slow down?
Well, it's,
Have fun.
What kind of breather would I recommend? Oh man, shit. Just any breather, any breather, and a PCV valve.
my main problem.
There are no Al Segrini. Just as an acquaintance.
Haven't had it in a while. Oh, you don't get you eating your sausage? Yeah?
No. If I put 65, 273 heads on a 73 team, would it make more or less power? About the same. You'd up the compression a hair. Favorite aftermarket 70s rim. I love slots. Tanglefoot and Bottle Rocket will definitely match race at some point. Who's that? Jay Couch says, I need a tang or I'm going to choke to that. And as you're saying that, Uncle Kathy that lives in my tang.
Sorry.
Best heads and intake for a mop again on a junkyard RV440. The stock intake, honestly, the stock heads and the stock intake with a demo quad. I mean, you just tune that. What would be a reason my dash lights don't work? 72 satellite. Check that 5-amp fuse. Have you ever had a Philly cheesesteak in Philly? Of course I have. What do I think about the sloppy mechanics? What was that? 8-second LS Mustang Bull Faker, and I followed that whole series. I thought it was brilliant. I'm a big fan of that channel. Fuse is good. If the fuse is good, then the rheostat on the I mean, honestly, you got a connection problem someplace, but if the fuse is good, the problem is probably in the rheostat in the headlight switch. Just got off from the Children's Hospital in Nashville. Who do I think is the worst car show YouTuber? Power Nation. Just about anything Power Nation puts out is really bad. And it's funny too because they're literally right up the street from me here. Have I considered a veggie burger and a glass of juice? No. Oh, come on. You know me better than that, Jane. What's so funny, Uncle Crystal?
Veggie burgers and juice. Have you ever had a veggie burger?
No.
I think so.
Have I ever worn a dress? Do I pee sitting down? No. What will cause blinker lights on the dash to not flash if outside blinkers work? Rest of dash lights do work. Does it have the fender mount turn signals? Because if it has fender mount turn signals, it won't have bulbs in the cluster. Ginger or Marianne? Marianne.
Okay. Yeah.
Really, in fact, we both did SP2P vids? I gotta check that out.
Who, me?
Sloppy, what's going on?
Oh, my cute.
What kind of sausage? Sweet Italian sausage.
What are the hours for your build up? Is it all that?
I am the best, right? Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what hours. My mom can watch it too.
74 satellite sedan lights and bumpers.
Okay.
No, but does it have the fender, the fender top ones, the little ones on the fender that face back at you?
No, you should rest. You don't have to tell me anything. It's all right. I got a lot of other people.
Am I following the quarantine car show, the Boss Garage? No, I'm not. I haven't seen it.
Taking off Sunday?
Oh, you are? You gonna come join? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, come.
Come join.
Well, pardon. So, if it has those little signal lights on top of the fenders, then there are no bulbs in the dashboard, in the gauge cluster. Ever heard of putting extra air in the tires for a little quicker? Yes, of course. John, John Wilburn, I was just under a truck that they did. A couple of days ago. I was under a truck that they built. And it felt like a 290 horsepower turbocharged motor in it. And no exaggeration, $20,000 worth of suspension. You gotta see it to believe it. What's my favorite kind of steak? Filet mignon. What's my take on the 64 to 1990 Olds motors? I love them. They're awesome. Cruiser motors, good torque motors, mild muscle car use. They're awesome. They lack a little bit in terms of they're not the best drag engines, but they are good muscle car engines.
Careful, Jack.
No, put it down. You don't have to hit it.
No. That's a big deal.
Yeah, you're right about that, John.
Allison.
One of these days, I'm going to do a really good video with Dave Dudek. I just have to be in the same place at the same time now. Okay, Mopar, then, yeah, see? A lot of people didn't realize that when they put the fender mount turn signals on there, they didn't put the bulbs in the dashboard.
Yeah, I was doing it. You want it? Come taste it.
I love nail head engines. What kind of RPMs does Bottle Rocket reach? It reaches the kind of RPM where I'm going to have to do something about the oil system in it. What's up, catch fishing? Your corner marker lights never worked on your 69 Charger. None of the 69 Mopar lights work. They're only reflectors in 69. Jake Borg, yes. I am worried about a lot of oil getting to the top of the heads. There's a lot of oil is getting to the top of the heads, but mostly I'm worried about the oil galley. That the driver's side oil galley, you know, is fed on the small block Mopar. It's fed to a really crazy passage. So it goes from the front of the one oil galley, the main oil galley, down to the number one main. That makes a V, and it goes up to the other galley. That side will tend to go dry. So adding a bridge, it helps. It's calculating. Same thing I am.
Over the back. Just use the back. What are you doing? I stood up and then she moved it went everywhere. It was huge.
Thank you, Habib.
It shouldn't be anywhere under the whole floor. And the
Right.
bag was over like in like the side over here, next to the shelf. And the whole floor right there. And she just like made
All right.
position.
What's my opinion on Crane Blue Racer camshafts? I thought it was a Wolverine Blue Racer camshaft.
What's that?
If they use adjustable rock arms and bottom rack with the solid, no. It's actually a hydraulic roller, and it's got the stock rockers in it right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't remember. Yeah, that makes sense.
Uncle Crystal,
Yeah.
Catfish and Chris says hello.
Oh, hey. I'll go over on that. Well, he's the guy that said hey last time, right?
Huh?
That's the guy that said hey when I was here last time. Or no,
Probably.
the name.
They all love you. And Uncle Cappy.
I don't know how to do that. What do we do for you? Have like a different catchphrase? Catchphrase.
Have you ever competed in an eating contest? I have.
Do the,
I always won them.
that-
I always won them. You know, those always, if you can eat it, it's free. I've always won them.
Women work on cars too.
Is there any application where a double roller timing chain makes sense? Yeah.
No, you just had a.
Once you get into the higher spring pressures, big valve train loads, big valves, big spring pressure, harsh camshaft timing, then yes, a double roller makes sense.
That was really good. What are you doing? What are you doing?
She forgot to do.
We got food eating.
Oh, that's on the floor.
Oh, no.
Holly made right. Yeah, I'll be hungry in an hour, I swear to God. Hey, Uncle Cat, you need your own channel called How to Live with a Greasy Jack Wagon.
And what?
How to Live with a Greasy Jack Wagon. I can smell the love there, man. I can smell the love.
I'm not gonna be able to make any pants by next Sunday. I'm gonna have to wear like a dress, try to feel like leggings. Like those people do. Those people. The dresses of black people. Like those weird black people. That's weird to me. Yeah. I have some of them.
Oh, hey, Tony, you mentioned in the past the nightmare of working on late model engines in Pleasant. How would I alleviate the issue? Well, I would have to really think about that for a minute, but I would say the best way to alleviate it is don't fucking do it to begin with.
In your mind? Okay. Yeah, it's not too old.
Thank you, Habib.
Yeah, like more.
Yeah, no. I think I didn't have a limit to myself, and I started like testing it after like 4 or 5
Big valve springs have equal pressure opening as closing, yeah. But it's still a greater overall load on the camshaft, no?
John,
Yeah.
you want dessert? A chocolate torte?
No, George, I am a greasy jackwagon. It's no problem. I take pride in that.
Look for it? Ice and sandwiches? No? You sure?
John, do you want coffee?
Sure.
Hey, you.
Do I ever pee outside? Yes, I do quite often, actually. Well, I told us some more tricks to run a little quicker, like more air in the tires. Go back to our videos. We've done like hundreds of these videos, and there's stuff like that in all of them. Well, John Clark. What kind of beer do I drink? I don't drink beer often, but when I do, I like stouts. My favorite overall beer is a Spaten Optimator.
You still eating? Yeah? You drink what? Oh, you just eat some.
Hello, Crystal.
Hey, John.
How are you? Is that your bunny?
This is not my bunny, this is Katie's bunny.
No, nice.
Oh, you don't know where
Guinness? No, Guinness is like a light beer.
What's dessert?
Do you want me to read for you?
What kind of dessert?
Huh?
Do you want me to read for you?
You want to?
I can.
Really?
I know that you.
We don't have any coffee cake.
It's hard for me to read. I already turned this light on.
How do you turn
Got me dark. Come on. Oh, wow.
Is it better?
Look how bright everything is now. You want to switch sides?
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Whoa! You sit down and get dessert. I can show you.
How do you maintain your how do you maintain your figure?
Ballet. I do a lot of, and martial arts.
Martial arts.
Hmm? Yeah.
Do you put sealant on freeze pads?
No. No.
Hey, car 57. Caitlin, honey. No, now we know. Does the 360 daily driver build you are doing apply to a 360 daily driver truck?
Yeah.
Any tuning tricks on a Holly 660?
Same as Aaron, Holly.
What do you want?
Do you own any? I do not own any classic cars.
What?
I don't. Mark says you have to restrain yourself because the kids are around. What size carb should I get for a stock 383? And what's good intake for a 4-barrel? Has a stock 2-barrel now.
Stock 383, 758, 800 CFM, and Edelbrock, 800 CFM Edelbrock is probably the happiest carburetor you can put on there. What carburetor would you put on there?
What you said?
It's zero. Tell Zero what he won.
Oh, you won a 4-night, 3-day vacation to. I don't know.
No, really, what did he win? He
I
has to win
don't
something.
know. I don't have anything.
Shut
I
up.
don't have anything. You want that half-smoked cigarette?
No, I need to smoke this.
No touching. No
But I
touching.
can't smoke with the offspring on, so I'm all jacked up now. On the 16th, you may have to run this program for a minute, why?
That's okay. I can do that.
What are you doing like hang, Uncle Crystal?
I didn't want her to do it.
Oh,
She was going to touch it.
good thinking.
No, baby. Come on, stop. Look, she's got her UTG shirt on. He's so cute. Anyone want to virtually race me at 12 midnight? Jupiter Mustang Mike.
Virtually race you? How do you do that?
Hey, Uncle Crystal, will Uncle Tony stickers add more horsepower? Of course. Of course.
Tell them about the other benefits. With lots of them.
Lots of them.
The FDA just approved several different
Yeah.
applications for the UTG
Yeah.
stickers. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh, you made a mess. There's a bunch of peppers all over the place.
That's because I'm a savage, Uncle Crystal.
Hi, Maggie.
All right, some good smoking right there. Oh, yeah.
You leave you by yourself.
Why don't you go help her?
Jupiter Mustang Mike says he loves the show. Yes, Mike.
Child.
That's a good child. Oh, this is beautiful. Holy shit.
Sticker will make it run 1580. Amarillo, Texas. Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, that's some good smoking going on right there. Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
You think someday we should tell the new neighbors that we do YouTube?
What?
You got new neighbors that moved in?
Because we're often in the backyard and I'm just talking to myself.
Oh.
They don't know. They think I'm having these like long conversations by myself.
Back down? Back down?
Uncle Kathy,
What?
can I get some coffee, please?
You want coffee? Yes, I need someone to hold the house.
Would it be worth it to put a cam in my 318 with 100,000 miles on it?
Sure. 100,000 miles is barely broken in.
That's kind of what I was just thinking. I don't know.
That's right.
Oh.
That cup should have UTG on it. Yeah, actually, we were before everything happened. I was talking to people about trying to get cups and bottles and stuff with the logo on it.
What's up, puppies and everybody?
Where you going?
I'm not sure. But I think we got a problem here.
What?
I got a problem.
Oh.
Oh. There we go. There. It's the new cups. Cletus says that we should build the 74 Duster for me. UTG tool sets.
If 100K is broken in, then when is rebuild necessary in a daily driver? You know, they're all different.
Roll says he always talks to himself and uses the YouTube channel for an excuse. I usually talk to my dog or pretend I'm talking to the kids if I need to talk to myself. Why do parts packages now say it contains materials that may cause cancer?
Because there's
They
cancer
do.
in there. It's, yeah.
That's right, at zero. Build anything, race everything. Let's say my lifters only had 25 miles on them. Would that be okay to put in a new cam with the old lifters?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Throw them away.
That guy says, hello, Tony. I like to thank your wife for supporting you.
Habib Sasha says, Habib Saha
Aha.
says hello.
Yeah,
Wants to
shout out to
thank
Uncle
you.
Ken.
Shout out to Uncle Kathy
Thank
for
you.
supporting moi,
Thank you. You make it so easy.
my old psycho ass. Dusters are magical, very good with slot mix. I have a duster with slot mix. Everything looks better with slot mix.
I'm in a 01 Crown Vic P71, 150,000. I wanted to rebuild it. Not necessary.
Probably not. Do a compression test on it, see what you get.
Matt says I like to change my lifters every 5 miles personally.
Yeah, well, that's very fastidious of you. You don't have to ever use the word fastidious.
I've heard it
I've never used it in my whole life, actually.
like till now.
I didn't even know it really was a word until it just came out of my mouth. And it's
Well, if it's not, it is now.
crazy, right? And I pronounced it right the first time. I'm like one of them idiot savants, right?
Have you done anything with the motorcycle?
I have not. I just pulled it into the shop and it's just waiting. It's just waiting. I'm one person turning all of these wrenches on all of these cars. I can only do so much. We'll get to it.
Which car that you currently own would you choose to be in a Mad Max movie?
Which car that we currently own would I choose to be in a Mad Max movie? What would be? Mrs. Landy is too low with ground clearance. I don't know. I have to think about it. Oh, the Caravan. The Caravan. My Caravan.
Jupiter Mustang Mike, $2.
Thank you, Jupiter Mustang Mike. You've made my night.
What do you think about building a race motorhome and living in it?
It could be. That could be cute.
You could have your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I was looking for slot or center lines when I found some 5x8 factory
15 by 8.
Oh, 15 by 8.
Yeah, factory looking steelies. Yeah, those are nice. 15 by 8 was that Ram Charger size. They only been in for like 2 years in the 4.5 inch bolt circle. Then they went to the larger bolt circle.
What's your favorite joke?
What's your favorite joke?
Why? I don't know. I don't have a favorite joke, I don't think.
I've forgotten all the jokes. I used to know a lot of jokes. I don't remember any jokes.
John, what's your favorite joke? John.
Take my wife, please.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's not a joke.
That's an old one.
Oh. Henny Youngman.
How is the shop neighbor with the blown charger?
He's doing good. He's doing good. He's busy. He's covered over with work. He's dying to get that car to the track. He's done a lot of suspension stuff to it over the winter.
How do you know when your house was robbed by Italians? Is this a joke? I don't know
I
how.
don't know.
Thank you. What is a cow with an igloo called?
Eskimo.
Eskimo. Very nice. Allison, stop. Honey. Stop.
Good night, Ryan.
WD-40 or tranny oil as penetrating oil?
WD. Or PB Blaster.
The garbage is eaten and the dog is pregnant. Did you see that? Thanks, Greg. Bye.
Thank you, Greg.
Crystal wouldn't make it through. Why are they like really long? Do you have like those paragraph jokes, John? Is that?
You're gonna say she's been around me for like how long? Like 20 years or something like that.
It's been 10 years. It's been a decade.
Yeah, there's nothing that would phase her. Trust me.
Let's see. A cow with no legs. Oh, ground beef. Ah.
What does a gay horse eat?
I don't know. What does a gay horse eat?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was very strange watching you do that. Oh my goodness. You pass out from embarrassment? Okay. Oh wow, Catfish and Chris slept through an F2 tornado last night right down the road.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, you're so cute.
Go ahead, you say it.
Oh. You're talking about this one, right?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
No, now it's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay, cats and cars, ringtail gang. You heard about two gay judges that, what is that? Triad?
Tried each other.
Tried each other?
He fat fingered that.
Yeah. He was so excited about
Yeah,
taking this
right,
out.
exactly. Yeah. I gotta get this out. Ever seen Blue Collar Logic? No, I have not. Okay, Kate.
John. Caitlin DeFeo, please.
Katie, I have to have a whole disclaimer and stuff if there's a kid on here, so you have to.
Yeah, scooch.
Yeah.
Scooch now, please.
Hey,
John, I feel like I'd get in just fine at your agency. Why did the chicken go to the library? To get a book out. A book out.
Oh, that's the sound I make.
Oh!
See?
See, now you're getting
Because I'm a
there.
chicken person.
Yes.
You know, I speak the chicken language. I speak chickenese.
Yeah.
Uncle Cat, you gotta hear. Uncle Cat, you do chicken noises.
Nice.
Nice. What's the egg sound? The egg song.
Oh yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Why does the new German Navy have glass bottom boats? Oh, we're still on jokes. I was like, how's that a car question? Let's see. Why did the chicken go to the club to get laid?
By the way, guys,
Oh,
one of the nice things about the our UTG stickers that you can get on our store, right, at UncleTony'sGarage.com, is that the backing of them, this stuff can actually be folded in half and used to pluck sausage from between your teeth, like this. See?
no touch.
Look at this. That's it. Perfectly cleaned up sausage. So keep that in mind. And every pair of stickers comes with, like, these things are cut in half, so you actually get 4 of these sausage tooth cleaning things.
Yeah, see, Fubar's got the link right there for stickers. And
Thank
those
you,
go out
Fubar.
like next day. Stop it. John, will you get her, please?
Yeah, I'm about to head out.
Yeah, enough with the jokes. Yeah,
What was that?
he says enough with the jokes. When is it okay to use auto fluid in a manual trans?
Most manual transmissions, the modern ones, are made for it. Well, I've always used it in the 833s and never had a problem.
Oh, don't touch. No, no touching. You can even use UTG stickers to turn your dog into a 440 Charger.
You're coming to steal chickens? No, you cannot steal the chickens.
Raul says we plan to take the Murata.
Murata. Yeah.
Okay, good. To Franklin, so he says he wants to stop by. Looking at a donor drivetrain for a classic Mustang,
Okay.
1968 Ford T-Bird, 429. Yeah, can you read that?
Blah blah blah. Is there any difference between the Merc or 429 CJ motor 68? I don't believe so. No. They might be rated differently because they did stupid things like that, but mechanically they're the same motor, same package.
How many miles do you usually see out of a 318?
They get like an uncountable number of miles if you take care of them.
I have a 71 Corvette 350. Is it worth it to re-sleeve it?
It might be. I mean, are you trying? Is it a numbers kind of car? Are you trying to keep it that way? Then yes, it would be worth it.
Crazy white guy. Very nice.
Yes.
Crazy white guy says I did a burnout yesterday and missed second gear. Rushed her to about 8,000 RPM.
Nice. No, Katie, get it.
Caitlin, go. Which do you prefer first? Which do you prefer? First gen or second gen Barracuda? Caitlin. I forget who asked it, but it was which do you prefer, first gen or second gen Barracuda?
Second gen.
You want my chocolate?
Mustang Marvin says roll up your salami.
Yes.
Chocolate?
Roll up that, so,
Get him
yeah.
here.
Bye, thank you, love
You're
you.
getting for the camera.
Love
Bye,
you.
offspring.
Bye. David, remove.
One down.
Take Katie in to see the Australians. I need to have a smoke.
You want to see this?
Yes.
Ooh, go see the
Ooh.
little baby chicken.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Yay. Bye, little offspring. Okay.
How much does a swinger like yours cost?
I think I paid like $300 for the unibody on that car, and we built it out of junk that was laying around.
Trouble taking Rusty 318 apart. Must I bleed on it to make it easier?
Yeah, they appreciate when you bleed on them. Absolutely. I try to bleed on everything I own. Well, I don't try to. I inadvertently bleed on everything I own.
What would you consider a good compression ratio for a street car? Is there a PSI that would typically correspond with it?
What?
What would you consider a good compression ratio for a street car? Is there a PSI that would typically correspond with it?
I mean, 10-to-1 is the classic, right? I prefer a little on the lighter side. I like my engines in the high 8s, low 9s to 1. Just because if I drive it on the street, I'm gonna be able to just pull it to any pump and just put gas in it and not worry about it.
Okay. When is it necessary to lean out a mixture to make more power? Does this cause more heat in the combustion chamber?
Say that again?
Yeah, I feel like I'm drunk for a second. Okay. When is it necessary to lean out a mixture to make more power? Does this cause more heat in the combustion chamber?
You typically lean out a mixture further out you go. The load is diminished. When the load is diminished, it needs less fuel, right? So you typically lean things on the top end.
Oh, jeez. Maggie,
You're back.
come here.
Who's blocking you? Oh, Crystal, you're blocking my offspring.
All right,
Here,
I'll be right
crack
back.
that door open.
Uh,
Oh, careful. Woo.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Hold on, let me plug this
Oh, it's
in.
beyond fine. This is your phone. Okay.
There you go.
Ah,
All right. Okay. I will move.
all right. You like my earrings? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. David Donahue, you're welcome. Thank you for asking questions. Reactor Gaming, if I send you something, would you sign it? I don't do the autograph thing, man. I'm really uncomfortable with that. Let's see. Do I feel core pan gaskets leak easier than other types of gaskets? Not necessarily. Will I ever do a blow-through turbo build? If somebody brings me a car and says, hey, let's do a blow-through turbo on this, I am all over it. Does reversing pistons work on a small block Chevy? Yes, it does. When I was parting out cars, where did I store the frames, bodies, and how many cars could you part out at one time? Where we shoot at the lot right now, that area back there, and that whole thing, I had probably a dozen parts cars there at one time. Robert McDivitt, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. We appreciate all contributions. This is what keeps the wheels turning, you know? Oh, good night, Curtis. Lunar, you are still there. Lamb Chop's doing good. Tony, build us a budget 302. I would love to build a budget 302. If somebody brings me a 302 to build, I don't have any of my own. Oh, Uncle Crystal's back. Oh, this is exciting. It's always exciting when Uncle Crystal comes back. Did you move cars?
I did. Yeah.
How was that? Good?
It was, yeah. it was
Nice,
fun.
nice.
I don't see any questions.
It's over there.
Oh, are there special files for filing ring gap?
Yeah, there might be. I don't know. I have a set of files that I've been using like since the 70s. So I couldn't really tell you off the top of my head if there's a special one. I just know the one I use. They do make a special, yes, they make a fixture to file ring gaps. It's a deal where you put the ring in the fixture and it's got a hand spun abrasive. And, but I've been doing it my way for.
I was watching the video of you painting the inside of the block. Have you ever coated the pistons?
No. No, and I only paint the inside of the blocks in very limited use cars.
Are you the guy in the Mopar Action #1 painting 383 on the hood of the 470 Roadrunner?
That was my buddy Paul Antonis.
There was another question. Okay. Yes. Crystal, which of Uncle Tony's vehicles do you dread driving the most? I don't know. I don't think I dread driving any of them.
I don't have anything that inspires dread in you. I'm slipping.
I don't think so. I don't know. I like driving. So like I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe if I actually like get behind the wheel, it might be a different story. Uncle Tony, have you ever buried a car, cough, cough, Oldsmobile?
Oh, Jesus.
What are the benefits to reversing the pistons?
We're going to do a whole video on that. Yeah.
Do you trust very old aluminum connecting rods? I've heard that they go bad.
I do not. You need to know the history of connecting rods. And you got to give them who you buy them from. If you buy alcohol, like let's just say, for example, you buy aluminum rods from an alcohol car, they may be stretched. If you buy the same aluminum rods from a nitro car, they'll be shrunk. So you got to be careful where you buy your aluminum rods from.
Another question. Why do many people say that turning the pistons around is bad? Oh, you just said you're doing a video on that, though.
Yeah, we're going to do a whole video on that. Almost did it today, but we did a different video today.
How do you feel about building a Dodge Cordova hot rod? They were very popular.
You all love the Cordovas.
What are bangers and mash?
That was a gang, wasn't it, in St. Louis?
It's like an Irish dish, isn't it?
Or a gang in St. Louis.
Oh,
yeah, bangers and mash. The bangers,
yeah. Currently having problems with my headers not fitting on my 79 Camaro due to braces going from the cross member connecting to the frame. Are they crucial?
No, they're just like for squeaking and stuff like that. You can pop them off of there.
The electric choke cap on my Eddy carb has a chunk of plastic missing. How can I fix it?
The who? The electric choke cap on your Eddy carb with a chunk of plastic missing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just get another one.
How does alcohol stretch the connecting rods while nitro compresses and shortens them?
Alcohol motors run at an extremely high RPM without quite the cylinder pressure of a nitro car. Nitro cars have a real cylinder pressure, and they'll shrink a rod. I've actually seen them bent into S shapes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Keto 695. Sausages are bangers and potatoes are mash.
Oh, damn. I thought that was a gospel duo.
I just had
Bangers
I
and
went
mash.
to an Irish pub like right before the whole world shut down, and that's what I had. That's why. See if I'm probably missing some. So pan from Napa. Oh jeez. This is somebody else. Reversing an offset pin piston will push that thing right outside the block. Interested to see Uncle Tony's take on this. I have no idea. Ooh.
Oh, super chat.
750.
Oh.
Greetings from the Wild West of Washington.
Greetings.
Nice.
And thank you for the contribution, Loco. You
Pays all the bills.
are an awesome human. Aren't they?
What?
Aren't they an awesome human?
They are an
Loco?
awesome. Very. One of the best.
You know, Uncle Crystal, I do represent the next phase of human evolution.
Oh yeah?
Yes. What? Oh, yeah, I'll put it up. Okay, here I am.
Need Metal says I've blown motors from Rod Church.
Bye.
It's not really any questions.
No, we're just making statements. Let's just all talk about
Just
it.
like a
Yeah,
chat.
talk amongst ourselves.
Ever pour water into a running engine to steam clean the pistons?
Yes, I have. It wasn't me.
Maggie, she's just sitting there all proper. What years were the best 318 blocks?
I tell you what, there are no bad 318 blocks.
Uncle Tony is an X-Men?
Yes.
What's your power?
Oh, mozzarella. I have the power of mozzarella. I can turn anything into mozzarella.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
When you said that, I imagined like mozzarella sticks shooting from your fingers for some reason.
Well, I mean, I can do that. I have the ability to shoot mozzarella from my fingers. But anything I touch, like if I touch this cup, I can, all right, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you listen to grunge at all, like Nirvana or Stone Temple Pilots?
Not really. I mean, not really. I don't hate it. Okay, yeah, that's the best way I can put it. I don't hate it.
Scotty Snivius wants to see. Oh, how many mechanics does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know.
I don't know.
Really.
I had Uncle Kathy do that, so I don't know.
Downdraft or side draft for draw through turbos?
Downdraft.
What could I do to get some more power out of an 82 Dodge slip mat? All the smog stuff scares me.
Then take it all off, and it won't scare you anymore.
Hello, Uncle Grit. Hello, Michael. Raul says, careful with the water. You can hydro lock the motor. Is that true?
Well, yeah. You don't want to just take your garden hose and squirt it down there. Yeah. You just want to trickle a little water in there.
Michigan Muscle Car Garage says Uncle Kathy's looking good.
How did he see Uncle Kathy?
Because he is also an X-Men, and
Well, he might have actually seen her reflection in my glasses.
Probably. Tony, have you ever seen side drafts on a slant six?
Yes, I have.
Finland has a lot of badass American classics. Check out Jumbolio.
Yeah, I know Finland, and so all of those Nordic areas. They especially love like the forward look type of cars, the Finn cars and all.
I liked your video of you racing the Charger. Was that your brother?
Yes.
What's Tony's favorite Mopar and engine combo?
Ask me that question 5 times and I'll give you 5 different answers.
Do you just take EGR off? Do you have to retune? What else do you have to remove?
What do you mean on that the smog motor? I would just replace the intake manifold with a non-smog or an aftermarket like an Edelbrock, like a Performer. Throw a non-smog carb on there, and curve the distributor. Put an aggressive timing curve in the distributor, and you'll love it.
What's your favorite muffler on a V8?
Purple Horny.
That's a muffler name?
Yeah, Purple Hornies. That's what I have on Bottle Rocket.
Of course it's a muffler name. If you took a 3-deuce manifold and put it on your daily driver project, but only had single barrel carbs, will with that be even more efficient? It's a 3-barrel?
Yeah, no, not really.
What about your favorite Buick?
What about it?
Do you have a favorite Buick?
I love the 70 Grand Sports, the GSX. There's a lot of, I like a lot of Buicks. I like a lot of Buicks.
What do I need to do to my 727 with a boosted 451 with mild cam?
I don't know. What is it doing? Are you having a failure point with it?
When rebuilding an engine, does washing the block at the car wash hurt it?
No, not at all. I do it all the time.
Have you talked to Lamb Chop lately? How's he doing?
Yes. Well, we actually did a video with him like last week. You can go see the video that we did because he got the gasser. Tanglefoot, old Tanglefoot is at his house now.
What do you think of the new Challengers and Chargers that Dodge is pumping out?
They're cool, but not my cup of tea.
Can me and my brother bring our cars over when we finish them? My 75 Trans Am and my brother's is a 63 Star Chief.
Sure.
Purple Hornies sound awesome. It's definitely new. I find new things like every time I come over here.
Well, that's what it is. It's a learning experience.
I know. Everything, really. How do you bleed a hydro booster on a diesel truck?
Yeah. I don't know. I used to bleed the GM hydro boost just by cracking a line and cycling through the brakes and the steering until all the air was out. It's messy. I don't know how you do it on a truck. If there's any difference.
Pros and cons of different intake manifold styles.
I can't answer that question like that.
What tires produce the best burnout smoke?
Your tires will always produce better burnout smoke than my tires will.
Now that Nashville's lifting the ban, what are your plans? Your life didn't really change. You
No.
didn't stop doing anything.
I didn't stop doing anything. My life is completely unaltered.
Yeah. So exactly what he's been doing is the answer. I want to hit my slant 6.4 barrel with a 300 shot. What do you think?
Go for it.
UTG, just decoding the fender tag on the 72 Satellite. Light duty automatic. Is that the 904 or the?
That's the 904.
We're not trying now. Oh crap! Where'd it go?
I hate when that happens.
Well, it's gone now. Ever something. Is it possible to do a mileage build with a C body and get 20 miles per gallon?
Not likely. Not likely. Lots and lots of frontal area on those cars. Lots and lots of weight. Not likely.
Randy says, Uncle Tony, I looked up Chrysler engine colors and I found out that all 440s for 1968 were painted turquoise.
That's right, they were.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Doggo time. Gliptol?
Gliptol.
Gliptol
is an electrical engine paint.
Wants to know what your thoughts are on it. Is it worth using?
On an engine that you tear down often, yes, absolutely. I do it all the time. If it's something that's just going to be buttoned up and sent down the road, no, don't do it.
Michael wants to know if you will send him money.
No.
I'm painting the other side of the roof while watching this.
Nice.
Really nice. Ever build a street legal gasser?
Have I ever bought one? No.
Goodness gracious. What's one car that you sold that you wish you still had?
People always ask me that.
It's a good question.
Probably my 72 Roadrunner, 404 speed car.
Challenger will become EV. Thoughts? Oh, EV, is that electric?
Yeah, they'll probably since Chevy's got one and Ford's got one, Chrysler will probably do one too.
I think everybody's probably gonna have a version soon. Tony should make a Discord server so we can all share dog pics.
Here, watch it. Oh, darling's heavy.
Can I swap a Steve Ross manifold for all three? Our connection is unstable.
Oh no, everything is unstable.
Unstable? Oh, there it
we're
is.
stable again.
Okay. Own any e-bodies?
I do not own any e-bodies.
Didn't know that was a thing. Is MSD ready to run distributor too much for a 318 motor with the typical upgrades like intake carb and headers?
It's not going to be any better than the factory ignition, like the regular factory electronic ignition.
Cube per cube, who builds the most efficiency power of the big three?
Offhand, cube for cube, the most efficiency, General Motors with the LS.
It's like a very technical question, actually.
It's something you really got to think about.
Yeah.
But I don't really think about stuff like that, you know.
Should I double up timing cover and water pump gaskets on a 318?
No, why would you do that?
Oh, I don't know. As you see, he wants to know if there's any problems doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why you were doing it. I mean, why not just quadruple them up? You know, why not just buy all of them and you know make
What's your thoughts on the dual point distributor?
I use them all the time.
Roy wants to know, could somebody tell me how the body codes work?
How many who?
He wants to know how.
Cold War Motors. Oh, hey guys, Cold War Motors. That is a great channel. If you guys don't know Cold War Motors, you got to go over there and check that out. Hi guys, I have an overdrive 833 from a Plymouth Lorry wagon. Will it withstand daily driver use behind a stock 383? Oh, absolutely. Or behind a poly with a factory 4-valve setup. Oh yeah. That 833 overdrive is a fantastic transmission. You won't have any problems with you know, let's say anything around 450, 500 horsepower, anything under like 3,800 pounds or so, you won't have any problem with it at all. They're good transmissions. And it's an excellent channel, and keep up the good work with that. I really enjoy that, the straight 8 thing that you guys did.
Nice little shout out. Oh, geez. Of the big three, oh, didn't we just do?
Yeah.
We just did something like that. How do you go about removing broken exhaust or manifold bolts and studs?
They're all different, so they all take different, you know, methods.
Oh, have you ever owned any of the old Power Wagons?
I have never owned a Power Wagon.
I don't know if I could see you driving. Do you ever upgrade suspension components to poly bushings?
No. The two things I never mess with is steering and brakes. Whatever the factory sent, that's what I stick back in there. The only modifications I make to suspension, it all is just in the name of loosening up the front end to get it up. You know what I mean? And tuning stuff for straight line acceleration. But other than that, I don't mess with any of that other stuff.
Cold War Motor says, thanks so much, boss. I think you'll dig my little project. Cheers and thanks for watching our nonsense.
Yeah, no, excellent. Like I said, excellent. If you guys don't know Cold War Motors, definitely go over there and check them out.
Scotius Nevius. Is it Scotius Nevius?
I don't know.
Scotius Nevius.
Are we having a barbecue tonight?
Having a barbecue.
I was trying to barbecue and we were out of gas. I turned the thing on. I was like, oh no, we're out of gas. So Uncle Kathy fried up the sausages.
Jeez.
I'm hungry now.
You just had this giant, it was like the size of you.
I know, but I'm hungry now.
I swear. When's the official UT meet and greet? Will it ever happen?
At some point it will.
The world has to open back up again, and like the weather has to get nice and stuff and other things. Michael, he says, I have gas.
Oh.
He'd send it to us.
Nice. No, we don't want that. Wow, okay. Yeah, send it.
Oh, Ben says, why don't you just use one of your engines to cook?
Yeah, I wanted food now.
I can get 2 flathead Lincoln V12s from a boat. Might build a track. What do you think?
A track T. Yes. A track T with a Lincoln 12. Yeah, build it. That would be one of the coolest things you could possibly do.
What's your dream car? I feel like people ask that all the time.
They ask that all the time. The Jetsons car is my dream car. Yeah, right?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Can there be an award for the UTG subscriber who drives the furthest?
Sure.
What was Chrysler worst engine design?
I'm going to say the 4.7 or the 2. The 2.7 was a real turd. The 2.7 and the 4.7 were both turds.
Need Mouse says buy Crystal a new Supra, only 55,000.
What was that?
I think he's telling you to buy me a very expensive car. We need a lot of merch to be
Yeah.
purchased.
Yeah. Now, when you guys buy merch, you're buying it from Uncle Crystal. She's the merch queen. She, right?
It's true. It's
So,
true.
yeah. And it goes to support all of her various habits as well. Many habits.
There.
Oh, yeah.
And we got really blurry.
Yeah.
I was like, do I have my contacts in? Yes,
Sometimes it's just an energy thing. I vibrate at such a high frequency that the camera can't,
That makes sense.
Right?
Makes sense. Tony, you want to come 275 racing with us?
Not really. I have enough going on. Yeah, hit the blue.
Oh yeah, I got
There
it.
you go.
I got it. How do you go about? Oh, we just did it. We did that already. How do you go about? Says it's like we answered that one already. Reactor Gaming 13.
Uncle Crystal, you need your own channel.
I don't know because I don't have any time. This. If I just like come on here like once in a blue moon.
Channel.
What am I
Look
gonna
at you.
do? What am I gonna do?
I don't. Uncle Crystal, real estate champion. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, real estate ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Uncle Crystal, real. YouTube channel. I'm serious. We do it.
ACC Garage 199.
Thank you, sir.
Merch queen to support her habits, not recommended to put on her resume. Thanks, John. Could you do another episode on back-facing valves?
And home, we're gonna next Sunday. Next Sunday we're gonna be we'll be doing that live.
Oh yeah, do you know yet what the hours are for that, or is it still?
We're gonna start at 8:00 in the morning.
You're gonna start.
We're gonna start at 8:00 in the morning.
Okay.
And you'll be compensated.
Coming
You'll be compensated.
Oh yeah.
Am I gonna be compensated?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so everybody's here at 8 a.m.
No, at the shop, 8 a.m.
Oh, at the shop. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have the girls spend the night at my mom's. Did you ever race at Lebanon Valley in the 1980s?
I think we ran the top fuel there once or twice.
Have you ever done a video of driving the blue Roadrunner and your garage?
We have not. The car hasn't left the garage in like 2 or 3 years now.
Fastest speeding ticket? You always talk your way out of all the tickets.
I talk my way out of everything.
You talk yourself, I swear.
Yeah, it's a gift.
I tried to talk myself out of getting a ticket once for not having insurance, and the guy he laughed at me.
I'm like the Teflon Tony. Nothing sticks.
Uncle Kathy needs a raise. They're saying you need a raise, Kathy. Is she? Oh, she's in the garage. She went in the garage to smoke, yeah. Do you think a lot more people are rebuilding a saving four-door cars these days?
I hope so. I sincerely hope so. I love four-door cars.
John says, you mean we won't be building that 318 on the dining room table?
I built a Hemi in the kitchen once, but now we're going to be doing this one at the shop.
How do you talk your way out of a ticket? She just does.
I don't know how to do it, just do.
Yeah, that's like one of your superpowers. It's ridiculous. Best pre-1975 Mopar daily for the money? It depends though, right?
It depends. It depends.
See, I know that answer.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you need your own
own channel, right?
Uncle Crystal Real Estate Ninja.
Nobody's really gonna watch Uncle Crystal Real Estate Ninja. You know what? They probably will, actually.
Why don't you start the channel? Just start it. See how many people.
I'll think about it. What would you build for Cannonball Run?
I never really thought about that.
You need to make a video about talking your way out of a ticket. You could make 10 plus million. But yeah, but then all his secrets will be out.
Then all my
and then-
secrets will be out.
And then all the police around here will be like, I know that guy. He's not getting away. See? It's not a good idea. Do you drive a Toyota? Me?
Her.
Him.
No.
John says, when I was a teenager, my mother... Oh, my eyes just went really blurry. There we go. Oh,
Will you
lost
move
the
this
question.
intake manifold so I can get us sit on the couch?
Been there, done that. Cats and cars. AMC kitchen table and transmission. You should carve your initials on the pistons of engines you rebuild. Is there an early version of the 383?
An early version?
Oh.
No, they made a 1 year only tall deck 383.
Joe Jackson says, my brother used to have a bare engine block as a coffee table. Kind of cool.
See, John Wilburn would watch Uncle Crystal
Real
Estate
Estate
Ninja channel.
I can learn how to listen to like, you've been doing this so much longer than I have. So you've been doing it for what, like 15, 20 years? What do you use to index spark plugs?
Just washers, just crush washers. Add and subtract until you get it where you want it to be.
Good looking honky. I like that name. Good looking honky
Ah.
says, Tony, I like you because the other YouTubers act like the Pope when they get to 1,000 or more likes. Yeah.
How do they act like the Pope?
Because they're very. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. Never pay for a retail. Oh, never pay retail for a ticket. Just showing up usually does the trick because they don't show up. Only 262 likes. Really?
That's disgusting. All right, it's heading up.
Okay.
270. Okay.
Oh, it's at 370. Oh no, 271.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong one. Wouldn't the 361 be the early 383?
No, 361 is the 361. They made a tall deck 383, like same as a 440 or 413.
Zap's questions that you're not drinking Tang. He just finished this
I
whole
finished my
thing.
And I had my coffee. I'm actually hungry again.
Well, you have that fancy stuff that's in there that you still have
you
to.
were hungry?
Wait.
And that's what I said. I know. He had a sub that was the whole length of his body. Can the Pope do 1580? Crystal, what's your daily driver? It's a Toyota thing. What is it? A Camry? Camry. Pontiac Catalina. Any thoughts?
Car.
What?
I don't know.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom. Pontiac Catalina, nice car.
Joe Jackson says, eat another Gigantor sausage sub. You can't. You just had that though. You need something different.
Zero's father's Freemason got him out of a ticket. That'll work.
Why didn't they make an all aluminum Hemi to compete with the ZL1 aluminum 427?
Because they didn't need to. The cast iron 426 was able to handle it all by itself.
Would an industrial 413 be worth messing with if you could get it at a reasonable price?
Yes.
J Hetch says, my daily is a 72 Le Mans. It has 88,000 miles on it.
Nice.
It's not a lot for a 72. Dang it. Star Wheels, probably 240. Tried the backing up and setting brake thing. Is that a question? Do you understand that question?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's how the self-adjuster works.
Ever mess with the band on a 727?
Oh, is Luna leaving? Good night, Luna.
Oh.
Did I ever what?
Mess with the band on a 727.
Which band? The yes. Okay.
Next. Do you prefer Dodge, Plymouth, or Chrysler?
I lean towards Plymouth.
Good looking hunky. Tony, being respectful, is that your daughter-in-law?
Daughter-in-law.
Do you think they will ever put fake wood on the side of a car?
I hope so. I used to like that wood grain.
What kind of paint do you typically use on a rear diff housing?
Rust-Oleum.
Brooke says, I built my dad's 70 Cuda in 1 week when I was 14 years old. We moved to New York, went to Lebanon Valley, and he won the first.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, should you let them in?
In a few minutes, you think the last chocolate.
Fuel injected Stingray versus 413.
I think somebody did a song about that. Well, no, actually,
yeah.
there's a song called Shutdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody says 75 and 80 in Maryland.
Yes.
Do the little ones have a favorite car?
Little one,
Oh, the kids? Oh,
I don't
not
think so, no.
necessarily. No. Katie used to really like my old car just because it looked like a highlighter on wheels. So that was fun. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm so bad. Yeah. My dad used to sing "Shut Down" to me in the crib.
That's the song.
The song that you're talking about, yeah.
Fuel injected Stingray in the 413.
Ever built a nostalgic pro stock Hemi?
No, I did not.
Ever been abducted by little green men?
I might have been.
Saw a 66 Belvedere 4-door for sale with a 273 V8 solid body and undercarriage. And original. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, they're asking
Is 4,000 a
$4,000.
best offer? It seems a tad high for that, but I mean, what do you get for $4,000? Right? Go to a used car lot with $4,000 and look what you drive away with. So, yeah, if it runs and drives and it's solid, I think it's a good deal.
How do you feel about buying someone else's partially finished project vehicles?
That's how you get the best deals. Buy it after somebody else has given up on it.
I like all the little chicks.
Oh, yeah.
What's the fastest car you've ever driven?
Because they're working.
Oh, her car. What kind of car do you have?
The Toyota?
Toyota what?
Camry?
Toyota Camry. What a fucking lightning fast thing that is. It's like being transported. It's like this is the stuff that Tesla was working on, like the original Tesla, like Nikola, right? This proof of his free energy and portal interdimensional stuff is her Toyota, which I drove, and that's the fastest thing I ever drove.
Do you remember breaking in the Dart when I first got it? In the parking lot?
No.
Yeah, so Ray was like the day I brought it to the grind, and you were like, oh, you have to break it in. I thought you were gonna break my car. You like floored it in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, you gotta break them in hard.
Yep. Ever own a motorcycle? Yeah, you have one now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have one now.
Many. I've had hundreds of motorcycles.
131 miles per hour in Challenger with Case O campaign in the trunk. That's one bottle.
Case O campaign. Case of champagne? I don't know.
Case of champagne.
See, reading some of these questions.
I know. So
you say, did I slip? You know,
yeah.
It's like, right?
Mint Red 66 383 4-speed satellite for 20,000. Oh, he's asking if it's worth it.
That's high.
20,000?
If it's mint, if it's real mint, you know what I mean? Like unrestored, original, 383 factory, 383 4-speed for 20 grand, then yeah, it may be worth it. But if it's I don't know, that's high.
Ever worked on World War II tanks Chrysler made for the war?
No, but I had that unlimited all-you-can-eat pancakes at Waffle House. Not Waffle House, IHOP, when they had that. Now, I think that's a good deal. You know what I'm saying?
What? That was like way up. Okay. 83 fourths.
8 3/4.
8 3/4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. Okay, 8 3/4 rear, 741 case from a 100 van.
Any
What
100
ratios
van.
can you put
Yeah.
in? Yeah.
What ratios? And any ratio, it's like from like 270s up to like 556s, whatever it is, 588s.
What horsepower goal are you shooting for on the 318? I say 350.
I don't know. It'll make whatever it's going to make. I have no goals or expectations. I never do. You put it together and it's going to do what it's going to do.
What's your opinion on the Detroit Diesel Series 50 EGR diesel engine?
I don't really have an opinion. Haven't really messed with them.
Let's see. I'd love to see a video of you driving your blue Roadrunner that's in your garage.
Yeah, in time. We got other things we got to do first.
Would a Dart Hemi Scoop look stupid on a 65 Dart?
Yes.
Whatever happened to Uncle Tony's haunted Hemi? The haunted Hemi?
Yeah. Well, I actually, if you watch, then I thought about it after we talked about that on the live. If you go back and you watch the video about paying dues, right? I talk about at the end of it. I talk about selling this engine to a fuel motor to a guy in Illinois. That was the engine. I realized it after we did the live and we talked about it. But is the one that I built that was in that dragster, and it's the one that I sold to the guy in Illinois. So.
Jake says that it's his buddy Nick Gurr's birthday. He wants us to wish him a happy birthday.
Nick
happy
Gurr!
birthday!
Nick Gurr, Uncle Kathy.
What?
It's
What?
Nick Gurr's birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Sing happy birthday to Nick Gurr.
Happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Awesome, Katie.
Yeah, Uncle Katie just
Yeah.
sang.
Uncle
Yeah.
Katie.
What would a Hemi Dart hood skirt? No, we just did that one. We just did that
Yes.
question. Racing a Cami and talking about. I'm so confused. I think there's another conversation going on. 400 SBC out of a 72 Capri. It runs but is a dog. Scrap it for crate motor or rebuild it.
I would rebuild it. There's a lot of potential there. You know, it's just poor setup around those motors. The motors themselves are really good.
What do you think about aero engine cars?
Aero engine cars. The fuck is an aero engine car? I have no idea.
Aero engine. Hey, Crystal, Tony, Kathy, too. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Amy.
My contacts keep going really blurry.
No, it's this. It keeps going blurry. It's
I think
going in
it's
and out.
both. Yeah. Does removing EGR really cause spark knock?
No.
Do you know Fred
Mendolini. We've met a time or two.
Airplane engines in cars. Is that what aero engine is? 'Cause that's what I had thought. 'Cause
Yeah,
aero
I couldn't.
engine-
I didn't know. Yeah.
But I didn't want to look stupid.
Yeah.
Be
I
like,
mean, yeah. I've seen like Allisons and Rolls Royces in cars. You know, it's cool.
Okay. Aero engine cars are cars that use plain engines like the 47 liter.
Yeah, well, we get that now. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't click when it first came through.
What's your favorite Mustang generation?
Second generation.
I'm going to build a 351W on a. Are the eBay 900 top end kits, heads, rockers, intakes okay for an engine that won't see over
5,000 RPM? Yeah. It actually is a really good deal.
Augusto is saying, hey, from South America. He has, here I have a Dodge Dart produced in Brazil. Nice.
Yes.
Josh says hi. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Grandpa Tony the Torch. Sure.
All right. So we're going on like 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just pull the plug.
Sure.
I think, yeah, because you got little one to take care of.
Yeah.
And so you want what?
You gotta get ready for next Sunday.
You want? Yeah, I know.
I think I want to start sleeping now. Sleep
Seriously.
the whole week.
Yeah. So next Sunday, we're doing a live engine build. John Wilburn over here. Lunar Outlaw Garage are coming down Sunday morning. We're gonna start building Lunar's motor, and we're not gonna finish until it's done and together. And Uncle Crystal will be there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there all
And
day.
Uncle Kathy will be there. And
I'm gonna be there.
yeah, we're all gonna.
With
Yeah.
lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So, guys, we're gonna pull a plug early tonight. And anything you want to say?
No,
no.
just go get some merch. Stickers seriously go out like next day, so go for stickers.
Yeah, stickers,
shirts, hats,
Uncle Tony Garage shirts.
a whole bunch of stuff. Even the
hats,
stickers.
the
You can
stickers.
stick them on anything.
You can put them on a coffee cup, and you can use the backing to pluck sausage from between your teeth, like this. Look. Right? Or this here. It doesn't work just sausage.
Buff Del Campo.
Oh, thank you,
For
Buff.
snacks next Sunday.
This
Thanks.
this will pluck chicken, beef, pork, right? It's just about anything that you get stuck between your teeth. You just take the backing to the sticker, fold it like this, and then just push through the cracks.
Oh, gross.
What? What? No, it's one of the features of our stickers.
Oh, God.
Comes free with every sticker.
Yeah.
Ari, John, Full Bar, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for keeping right. And
Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah.
Say goodnight, Uncle Katie.
Good night.
Can I say goodnight, Uncle Katie?
Say good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right.